So what is the rule of 72? At its bare bones, the rule of 72 is really how long it takes for your money to double at a certain percentage. Now, there's a ton of charts that do this, and this is not exactly perfect because it's not exactly 7 years at 10%, and it's not exactly 8 years at 9%. And a part of it actually becomes how does the 10% come as far as being an average, or is it a daily return and so forth. So don't get stuck on this. This is just a generalization. But what it's trying to show you is that if you get a 5% return, it takes roughly 14 years for your money to double. If you get a 10% return, it takes roughly 7 years to double. And the reason this is important to you is that there are multiple different areas with which you can invest your money. And again, when you're first starting out and you're trying to get out of the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, these things are important. And this is one of the reasons why you really need to get a financial advisor to help you make sure that you're putting things in the right spots. I mean, you can do it, and there's some people who can, but again, the vast majority of people, first of all, don't have the time or the effort to actually do it and get what needs to be done. But if you can get the different sections correctly, it really makes your life easier. As an example, if you're putting your money into a 401k and you're getting a 5% return, it's going to obviously take a lot longer to get to your long-term goals. Whereas if you can find mutual funds or ETFs or investments that are giving you 10, 11, 12%, then you're going to be able to get to your goals quicker. Which again is why having a financial advisor who can actually help you sit down and put together your long-term goals and objectives so that you know what they actually are, so you know how much you need to put away and what kind of return you should be getting to get to those goals, makes your life a lot simpler. But whether you're using an advisor or just doing it yourself, these are the very basic rules. So what you're going to try to do when you're first starting this out, especially if you're young and you're in your 20s, you're going to want to try to get something that is returning a 10, 12, 13%. And I tell you, inside your 401k, there's going to be mutual funds and there's going to be a basket of them, and they're going to give you how much the annualized returns on them. Just, sit down, figure out what's going to get you to your long-term goals and objectives based upon those numbers. And again, sometimes it's better to have a financial advisor help you make sure you're getting the right stuff. But again, follow these rules and it's going to help you get to your long-term goals and objectives the best way possible with the way you want to have your portfolio done and the amount of risk that you're willing to take. So don't skip this step because this is very important. So make sure that your investments inside your 401k or your IRAs, your any other investment accounts, brokerage accounts are invested the way that you want to get the return that you need with the risk you're willing to take to get to your long-term goals and objectives. Dickie out.